Star money draped in gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know. OVO nights.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of the On God Podcast. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do it with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I'm Young Money Bad News, co-CEO of the Star Money Click. No one rapper in the world, and I'm BMC for life. That is 1-5, the other co-CEO of the Star Money Click. He's also no one producer in the world. And he owns the Punish Me Vodka, the vodka that sponsors our show every time we do this. That is Jimmy 2 times. Mac Jones is the future. 49ers fan, Oklahoma fan, Detroit Tigers fan, and my brother from another mother. We are the On God Podcast. So we're going to step right into the college football this past week. Number one, Ohio State, 42-3 over Minnesota. Julian saying, oh my God, 23 for 27, 326, 3 touchdowns. Carnell Tate, 183 yards on 9 catches, 163 yards at halftime and a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith added 2 touchdowns. All 3 of our running backs had a touchdown apiece. And the defense only gave up 3 points again. Best defense in the country. It ain't really too much you got to say. I mean, Illinois is going to be a good test next week. But I really don't. Even when they keep saying Oregon, Oregon looks. I watched Oregon against Penn State. Oregon is they're okay, but I don't think they're better than us. I don't. And I'm gonna be honest. I think the Oregon team from last year is better than this team.
I agree.
Me personally. But 1-5. What did you take away from the game?
I took away the same thing I've been taking away all year. Julian Sayin makes the right plays at the right time. Like he doesn't make bad reads. He doesn't make bad reads. He looks ahead of schedule. The defense looks way better than it did last year, and we already know what the defense was last year. Matt Patricia's got these guys humming right now. And I just feel like, man, right now there's not a team I've seen in college football that can mess with Ohio State. It looks like it's their championship if they want it.
Yeah. 2 times, what you think? Because since we watched the game together, what's your take from it?
It was a dominating performance. I mean, Minnesota's quarterback didn't even throw for 100 yards. I mean, hell, I'm still shocked he got a field goal. I mean, they really couldn't do anything. It was pretty a putrid performance by the Gophers. I mean, they actually looked like real life Gophers. I mean, they need to dig a hole and get the fuck out of here with that bullshit they came out on the field with. Like to be 3-1 and to have the record that they had, I was like, okay, even if you didn't play anybody, you at least be quality enough to give a team like Ohio State at least some type of we need to really be playing our A game. Nah, y'all could have played y'all D- game and still beat their ass. And that's how dominating it is. But it also proves that, Ohio State's probably the most complete team in the country right now. And I haven't really seen any weaknesses. Like, even when you guys start off slow, I mean, eventually that shit don't last long. I mean, y'all figure some shit out that it's pretty much over. So, I mean, hats off to them. I wish I could say that about my school, but, it is what it is.
And Bo Jackson's about to be a problem.
Yeah, he's already a problem.
Right.
But I kept telling everybody this before he got there. I told you about him in the summer. I kept saying Bo Jackson is the one. People don't know who Bo Jackson is, but wait till you see Bo Jackson. Funny thing about the Gophers quarterback, he was ranked one of the top quarterbacks in the country before this game. But when he played us, we just made him look like
Drew Aller,
the top quarterback in the country. Yeah,
he looked like Drew Aller.
He like the Panthers. But it was a good performance by Ohio State, dominating. I really wouldn't even say it was really like a slow start. I feel like now, I think Ohio State is so comfortable with how they play their game now. I think they just want to see what you're gonna throw at us first. Like we want to see what your first punch is. Like, and if your first punch is that weak ass shit right there, oh yeah, okay, then that's shit you doing. All right, bet we'll give you 3. I'm gonna give you 3 for the game, and then I'm gonna score 42. I got you. I'm gonna score 42. I'm gonna give you 3, and it just seemed like that's how we just. But I like the fact that, and I get what you're saying when you said they start off slow. But this is what I like about it. If I'm playing like this at this time of the year, imagine how the fuck we gonna look later in the year. Like they just let Julian Sand really let it go this weekend. Like let it go, and he has one of the prettiest long balls in the world. Like that motherfucker's a moon ball. He throws it. It works so well because he lets them run out underneath it. Like if you have receivers that fast, that's your goal. I have to throw it up where you have to run under it. So if you ever notice, he hardly ever underthrows Cardinal Tate or Jeremiah Smith. Ever. Like the ball
He's a
is
freshman,
always
ain't he?
there. Freshman, bro.
So imagine what he's gonna like in 2 years.
That's what I'm telling you. He's a sophomore. He's a sophomore in school. He's a redshirt freshman on the field.
Yeah.
So we get him, we get Chris Henry, we get Bo, we get Jeremiah Smith all together next year too. Like I said, if Ohio State, and I'm not gonna say nothing yet, but let's say we win it this year. If we win it this year and go back to back, I feel like we about to go on one of them runs like Alabama did, like Georgia did, like at one point Miami did. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's like we up here, we ahead above a lot of people on the field right now. Number 2, Oregon was on the bye, 5-0. Miami beat Florida State 28-22. Malachi Toney for Miami was having a fucking day. I mean, they just couldn't stop him. 7 catches, 107, 2 touchdowns. But if every time he took off, man, if he caught the ball, he scored. Like they didn't have an answer. Here's my question to y'all. Is Florida State, are they a fluke now? Or would you say they are who we thought they were as far as like they shouldn't have been where they was when they beat Alabama, but they just it's almost like they caught Alabama at the right time type shit. Because is this the real Florida State we seeing? Or is the real Florida State the Florida State team that beat Alabama? That's my question.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I think this is the real Florida State team that we're seeing right now. And you're right, they did catch Alabama the first week of the year, but at the same point in time, this Florida State is overachieving in my opinion. Last year they were ass cheeks, they was pamper. But this year they're playing a lot better. Their coaches got them playing a little bit better. They're recruiting a little better. So I think they're ahead of schedule. They're probably a year ahead of schedule from where they're supposed to be. But I think we're seeing the real team.
I call it. You know what? I put them in a group with a whole bunch of teams in the country where I call it parity of mediocrity, where there's just a lot of these teams. They look good one week against a team they should look good against, and they play a team that's just about as mediocre as they are, and it's a battle of attrition. So, I mean, in my personal opinion, I mean, we just said it when we were just dissecting the first match. Ohio State's in one category, and then you walk about 10 to 15 miles down the street, and there's the next category, and that's pretty much where everybody else is. So it don't really matter where it's 25-2. It's really like the number 1 team in the country, and everybody's just 25A through Z.
It's really
This is one of the worst years for that.
It really looks like that.
If y'all don't win this, if y'all don't win it back to back, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not personally get shocked in sports anymore. I would be completely shocked if y'all don't win this shit again. I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people feel that way. Ole Miss 5-0 was on the bye. Oklahoma rolled over Kent State 44-0. Your backup quarterback played and did his thing, which I figured he was going to do anyway. It is Kent State, but the thing about that is don't play down to the competition. Handle business,
Right.
and y'all, and you handle business. Number 6, number 6 Texas A&M beat Mississippi State 31-9. Texas A&M is now 5-0. Mississippi State is 4-2. Number 7 Penn State falls to UCLA 42-37. Nico got a total of 294 yards and 5 touchdowns in this game against Penn State. Now, the funny thing about this whole thing is Drew Aller didn't even play a horrible game. He had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He only threw for like 200 yards. But now we're going to go on the other side of the ball. Jim Knowles, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We so happy you gone. Because I'm going to tell you why. They're going through the growing pains we went through when we first got your ass in that first year where we was getting, motherfuckers running down our throat. You could do anything to us on defense. And we got all them athletes. Like, let's not act like Penn State ain't got athletes on defense.
No, their defense is solid player-wise.
But that's the thing. You not putting them in the position because you running that shit you was running with us. That shit don't work, bro. And they're not a better athletic team than us. So it's going to take you way longer than it took to fix them. When you fixed us, it's going to take you way longer to fix them boys.
But the crazy part is you let Iowa Lever and a hapless UCLA team that just fired their head coach, Deshaun Foster, come in and put up 42 points now. Now, if you watched any of the UCLA games or even just peeked in on the scores and looked at everything, they weren't doing shit on either side of the ball. Like, remember what I told you? Their punter was the MVP of the fucking team. Well, the punter had the day off yesterday. He called in. He didn't even come in.
So from what I understand with Jim Knowles is at Ohio State, he would set a game plan, let's say 10 pages of plays for the defense. They would practice those 10 pages, and then game day he would come in with 30 pages. You know what I mean? So he would come in with more plays than what they practiced, and then during the game he would call plays that they didn't run, so they didn't know. And he did that in the Oregon game last year, and it cost us the game. And then Ryan Day jumped his ass and told him, we're not doing that shit no more. You got to dummy it back down. If we don't practice it, it don't go in the game plan. I think being at Penn State, he's doing that dumb shit again, and Franklin ain't checking him like they did at Ohio State.
You know why? Because Franklin don't know.
Yeah, he don't
look, if you don't know, because look how long it took us to find out he was doing the shit. Because we kept wondering, like, bruh, he's one of the best defensive coordinators in the country. But damn, it's like, man, we had way more talent than Oklahoma State. And it took this long to get us great.
Yeah, I'm like, you got
who does a pop quiz on a game?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oklahoma State, you probably had to throw in all these wrinkles because of the Big 12 offenses. They weren't defense heavy over there. It was all offense.
No, none.
Then you can kind of dummy it down just a little bit. Not that the play calling's not as good. It's just we got better athletes that are going to perfect. They're going to run their route to the T. They're not going to variate too much. They're not going to do trick plays too often unless they're way down. And you can run, normal defenses. You know what I mean? And this guy's coming in with exotic plays and stuff that your players.
His personality is like that. He's a fucking weirdo for real, man. He's really an asshole too. He's an asshole.
And you know what? I love the fact that we got Matt Patricia because we got an NFL guy coaching NFL players now. Because let's face it, the defensive players that Ohio State got are going to be playing Sundays. Every single one of them.
Every single one. It's been like that for our whole. It's been like that.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is, Jim Knowles is a college
what they needed.
Yes,
this is what we needed the whole time.
Absolutely.
And you know so funny. You want to know why Matt Patricia fits y'all so perfectly? Because when he was in Detroit, he was running everything, in your situation, he's just concentrating on defense. That's all he has to do. That's all, and he doesn't get
that
killed.
was the only time. That's the every coordinator's not a head coach.
No, they're not. They're not.
So when you get a job, this is the reason why I didn't shit on Chip Kelly when we got him last year. And y'all can remember me on this show saying he fucked up my Eagles. But I said, but for Ohio State, he gonna be great for us. Watch.
He fucked up my 49ers. So yeah.
I knew he was gonna be great, but he's not an NFL coach. He's just not NFL built. But he's a coordinator. Coordinators all can't coach. Just like your boy
McDaniels down there.
McDaniels the same way. That's why McDaniels won't never be a head coach. He knows it. He like, man, I suck at that shit. You know what I mean? Like, but think about this too. Most Belichick guys are not great head coaches.
Yeah. Romeo Cornell.
You really only got Nick Saban, Bill Belichick, Mike Vrabel. Yeah, he gets head coaching jobs, but Mike Vrabel he don't be winning shit for real. Like,
he ain't doing shit right now in New England.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they win. They're better than they were, but still, when he was in Tennessee, they wasn't shit. Tennessee wasn't shit. Romeo Cornell was shitty. I mean, you look at all his proteges. He's really got one protege. That's the one. But where did he succeed? In college. He didn't succeed in the NFL. Like,
but you know what's so funny about that? That his tree is connected to Bill Parcells' tree.
I know.
And it's the same situation. When motherfuckers leave.
That's who started this tree.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like not everybody that leaves the damn nest ends up being a warrior. And then they say, you got to come back and do that job you did best. A coordinator.
Got a lot of dead baby birds next to that tree.
It's crazy. Number 8, Indiana was on a bye. Number 9, Texas falls to the Gators.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Was it me that said I was gonna pick the Gators at first?
No. I told everybody before the season started this was a game I felt like Texas could lose. This one, Ohio State, this one, and Georgia.
I remember you saying that.
But you said that thinking that Florida was gonna be good though.
Yeah, I
did.
Didn't
say that thinking Florida was gonna be sorry.
This past week, I said I really wanted to pick Florida, but they've been so ass that I can't pick them. Yeah, they have been. I mean, let's face it. Nobody in America.
Have.
I mean, they've been so ass that.
But this is the thing with me, and this is the question I got for you guys.
Yeah,
this tells us more about Texas than it does Florida.
Absolutely.
And this is what I was telling 2 times when his quarterback got hurt. I said, man, listen. I watched the whole game against Texas, and I've been watching Texas since we played them. Mm-hmm. They're not impressive. I said they struggled in the first half with some of the sorriest motherfucking teams in the country. And I'm like, shit, real talk. If Oklahoma go in there, y'all just play y'all game and don't do no dumb shit, you're gonna come away with a dub. Because y'all better than Florida. And they smoked them. And they wasn't shit. Yeah, the score was close to 29-21, but let's be honest. It was 19-7 for a while. They couldn't do shit. Arch Manning, and I hate to say this about this young man, because this is what's wrong with the media. This is why I don't like media, except media like us. Motherfuckers got podcasts that can speak their mind. Y'all fuck up every young star that's coming up because y'all put pressure on somebody based on what his name is. And he has not proven nothing. Y'all have to stop doing that. But then you got a young man that's in the NFL with another man's name that's a superstar. His father was a superstar, and y'all shit on him and don't even want to give him a chance to show his talent. But if we go back to when he was in college, Shedeur Sanders was balling in college. So it's like you kind of got to stop doing. The media fucks up these young guys, man. Because
the narratives be crazy.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't have a problem with Arch Manning at all. I thought Arch Manning when he was in high school. I knew he could play, and I knew he was a running around quarterback. Because all his highlights, he would run. He running and throwing. But it's just like, bro, it's almost like the NCAA want Texas to be so good, but Texas just don't live up to they don't. I'm sorry. I don't know why they want him in that spotlight, but it's like, bro, you're not that good, bro. Like the motherfucker Joe Klatt every week. Texas, bro, you're not one of the top defenses in the country. Just gave him 29 points to Florida.
And DJ
bro.
Lagway was actually balling.
Come on, bro. And DJ Lagway has been looking like a Panther. He's been looking like a Panther the whole year, bro. Like,
and here's the thing: does LSU have a better defense than Texas? No, but LSU had DJ Lagway looking like a goddamn fool.
LSU sorry as fuck too. Y'all know this too. Yeah, this is nothing I want to let everybody know. The world know. Like, share, comment, please.
Please.
The AP poll is out, and Texas and Penn State ain't even in the AP.
Up out of there. Up out of there.
Oh my God! And then, but this is what I liked about what they did though. They didn't put Florida back in either, because just because they beat them bum ass motherfuckers, nope, they're not in it either. So I'm liking how they finally getting the ranking right, like do it the right way. But the reason why I brought up Joe Klatt is because Joe Klatt said something that I thought was so funny. So when Penn State lost to Oregon, he still said on national TV, Drew Aller is still good. The problem is the coach is the scheme that they're running. It doesn't fit his game. You're running RPO with Drew Aller. He's 6'6". He's not that fast. He can't see the field, Joe Klatt. It don't matter if you was just running shotgun with him.
Right.
He can't see the fucking field. It has nothing to do with the scheme. And this is how you know it has nothing to do with the scheme. Bro, you played UCLA yesterday, and you had 200 yards and 2 touchdowns in a college football game. And you 6'6". Come on, man. I mean, we got it. We just gotta stop. We gotta stop doing that, man.
Hey, remind me again how tall your boy Allen is up in Buffalo.
6'5".
You can see the field, okay?
Yeah. So you know what I find interesting is the fact that they got Notre Dame still ranked in the top 25 and they're 3-2.
1-5. After the second loss, me and Two Times seen it together. After they was 0-2, they was still in the top 25 at 0-2.
Yeah.
What in the fuck is going on, man?
You can't lose 2 games in a row and stay in the top 25, but they kept them and they held on strong as fuck. And they said, all you got to do is just win a game, and we'll get you back up where you need to be. That's what they did. You can see it.
I mean, I get all wins aren't the same, right? But you got 4-1 Alabama at 8, above a 5-0 Texas Tech. You got 4-1 Georgia, 4-1 LSU, 4-1 Tennessee. Then you got 5-0 Georgia Tech, 5-0 Missouri, 5-0 BYU, setting 13, 14, and 15 undefeated. Memphis undefeated. I get why they're not that high because of the level of competition, all right? But you got teams like Michigan, who has beat a couple of decent people at 4-1. You don't got them up there. Well,
who they beat?
Oh, right. What the fuck are you talking about? They beat Wisconsin. They beat Wisconsin. Yeah. Wisconsin is a
Nebraska
fucking pamper.
Was supposed to be better.
Nebraska is a fucking pamper. Yeah. They've been a pamper since they got the fake.
They ain't beat nobody. I'm looking at their schedule now.
Yeah, bro. No.
Yeah, they ain't beat nobody.
You know why they keeping them around? Because we beat them.
You know why Alabama's up there? Because Alabama got the W over Georgia, and they just got the W over Vanderbilt, who was undefeated and ranked. I can't knock Alabama being right there. They got 2 quality wins. But up north, I don't know. No. Up north should be in the back half of the top 25, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. No, bro. You beat Wisconsin, bro. And you beat Wisconsin 24-10.
Yeah.
They sorry. Yeah, LSU is really sorry, though. I don't even know why LSU is up there. LSU is poopy. They should have lost to Florida, too. But you just, bro, this was going to happen. The same shit that happened last year is going to do it again. The LSU, the SEC team that they think going to win, they're gonna be finished the year with one. They're gonna have more than 2 losses. Watch, it's gonna be 2 to 3 losses in the SEC. The only team out the SEC that's gonna make it to the top 12, they're gonna have 1 loss. That's how they're gonna have to do it. Cause this SEC shit, it's too many flukes, bro. Because if Oklahoma got their quarterback right, I'll put Oklahoma over LSU. I'll put Oklahoma over Florida. I'll put Oklahoma over Texas. I even put Oklahoma over Georgia if they got their starting quarterback. The only motherfuckers that can play with Oklahoma right now in the SEC is Alabama and Ole Miss.
That's it.
That's all I see.
Yep.
So out of all the teams I just named, remember, Alabama already got 1 loss. Alabama gonna lose again. Watch them lose again.
We played them and Ole Miss.
That's what I'm saying. Ole Miss probably only gonna lose 1 time, and Oklahoma might lose 1 time. And the SEC championship gonna go between Oklahoma and because this motherfucker Joe Clark he said, yeah, you know, I still think Texas going to the SEC championship against who?
They ain't even in the goddamn top 25 anymore.
Who they gonna play? Alter? They play Alter. They not gonna make it to nothing. That shit's over. That shit's dead.
They're gonna play the Calgary Stampeders.
I will say Alabama's got tough games coming up, but they got 4 ranked opponents coming up. But they got South Carolina, Eastern Illinois, and Auburn mixed in there. So I mean,
and Auburn always plays them tough. But Auburn always plays them tough. So you can't.
Do Alabama play Ole Miss?
No, they play Missouri, Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Eastern Illinois, and Auburn. That's their.
So I'm gonna tell you who they're gonna lose to. They're gonna lose to Oklahoma.
Yeah,
they're gonna lose to Oklahoma because Mateer be back by the time they play them motherfuckers. They're gonna lose to them.
Oklahoma's got Texas, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama, and Missouri. So y'all's last 4 games are going to be tough, and then LSU, your last 5 games are going to be tough for y'all. But if you can come out of that, I think you.
But look, and I'm going off this me going off the eye test. I've watched these teams, and I know Ole Miss is good.
Ole Miss is good.
Ole Miss is so good. Ole Miss is so good that they starting quarterback that got hurt is even as good as the backup. And these 2 motherfuckers is both sweet. It don't matter which one of them play; they both good. So they good. Alabama only reason why Alabama I'm giving them a little praise right now is because of who they already beat. You knocked off Georgia, you knocked off Vanderbilt. But do I think you're gonna lose again? Hell yeah. Because I don't think Alabama's that good. I think they're decent enough to beat who they beat. But who they got coming up, they lucky they don't play Ole Miss. Because they played Ole Miss will beat their ass. And that's
So do we think Oregon? Yeah, do we think Oregon runs the table? They got Indiana this week.
I think we're gonna see them in the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah, again. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a repeat.
Yeah. All right, let me switch over to NFL so we can get up out of here. Because I got something else I got to talk about too on here. Broncos beat my Eagles 21-17. A lot of horrible.
I was kind of shocked by that one.
Oh, I wasn't. I watched the whole game. A lot of horrible ass calls by the referees in the 4th and 3rd quarter. A lot of giving up stupid ass bonehead plays by my defense at the end of the game too. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And my little brother asked me earlier when we was riding together. He said, "You ain't mad?" I said, "No." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Bro, I done won 20 games in a row. This is the NFL. Ain't nobody going undefeated unless you was at 72 Dolphins." He said, "But bro, it's history, man. History might happen." No, man. No. The Patriots had a chance in 07. That shit dead. The NFL ain't gonna let that happen, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing you got going on. They don't want to. That's one of them records they ain't gonna never let get touched. I know it. Not the 72.
Well, let's put it like this. In NFL history, you got to understand something. Only 3 teams have gone undefeated. 2 of them One of them lost to the Super Bowl, so they didn't end up staying undefeated. And then one of them was so long ago they actually had a tie, so they don't consider that an undefeated season, but it's in the record books as a footnote. So for a 100-year-old plus league, to only happen to have that shit really happen genuinely one time, yeah, that shit ain't happening. That's like scoring 100 points in the NBA game.
That's why I said so. For the loss, for me to get a loss, I'm not mad. I said,
nah, you gonna lose.
Good, because I want to get that shit out the way now.
And plus, the Dolphins only played 14 games. There was 14 games and no wild card back then,
right.
So it was easier to do.
I don't want to lose no games when it counts. I can lose right now. I'm cool. Raiders get smoked by the Colts.
Hey man, they got to bench Geno Smith, man. He was playing so fucking terrible, man. It was terrible.
No, what they shouldn't have never did was you shouldn't have never hired stupid ass Pete Carroll and brought his dumbass quarterback. You brought his dumbass quarterback with him. That was the dumbest shit you ever could have done.
That was stupid.
That was really stupid. Shout out to the Colts though, man. That defense is a problem.
It really is.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Colts are good this year.
Jonathan Taylor is balling. That defense is balling. And Daniel Jones, like I said,
I can't even say nothing about
it. You're this year's Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
For us. We can't knock you. If you keep balling, I'm gonna give you your props, bro.
He's gonna get his first Pro Bowl this year if he keep playing like this.
Yeah, he look good. Yeah. Saints get a win over the Giants.
My boy Rattler, he's starting to play better. He's getting better.
Ty's boy Jackson Dart dropped the Jackson Dart, he dropped the egg. He went down to the.
He look like shit.
But you know what's so crazy about them, and this is what's so crazy to me. What's crazy about the Giants to me is Jackson Dart ain't even a problem to me. He's a baby. I could deal with that.
Yeah.
But the shit they got on defense that's so raw, for them to be getting smoked like they be getting smoked, bro. All that talent, bro. Abdul Carter over here, the Thibodeau motherfucker from Oregon over there.
Brian Burns.
You got Lawrence. You got Burns. You got Lawrence in the middle playing deep tackle, and y'all still sorry, man. Get the fuck out of here.
It's Dable, man. They got to get him up out of there, man.
He gotta go, bro. He's
terrible.
He gotta go.
He's terrible, and his GM is hanging on by a thread.
I don't know what the Mara family thinking, man. They try to give him. They keep giving him wrong motherfucking chances, man. Just go ahead and cut bait, man. It's okay. We know. Ain't nothing in New York is working except for in Buffalo.
He's sorry, bro.
It's fucked up.
Fucked up. The Cowgirls win 37-22 over the Jets.
Yeah, you guys told me about that one.
Aaron Glenn, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna say Justin is the problem, but I am gonna say this. Your defense, you need to make some moves, man. That defense, the defense you just took over is not the defense from a few years ago that was really, really good, man. Like Sauce Gardner then fell off. That shit is dead, bro. Y'all need to clean house and get some new shit in there, bro. Because Aaron Glenn is a great coach, but they got your old coordinator from the 49ers, and it's like
Steve Wilkes.
It ain't working. Because my thing with Aaron Glenn is, this is what I was thinking. Why you not running your D? Head coaches run shit all the time.
Right,
you should at least run your D still, bro. You shouldn't let Wilkes run your shit, bro.
At the very least, let him
be your assistant. Let him be your assistant.
No, he's good at doing secondary. He's a DB coach. That's what he does. Just do the secondary.
Yeah, because listen.
Their DB's been getting torched all year.
When the Cowgirls are smoking you and CeeDee Lamb ain't even playing, yeah, something ain't right, brother. Something ain't right. Panthers come all the way back, beat the sorry ass Dolphins 27-24.
Rico Dowd.
I want to give Waller a shout out because
come back.
He's balling. He's balling.
Comeback player of the year.
Yeah, he's balling. That's crazy. The Dolphins. It's time for y'all to clean house too. It's time.
Hey, can we do an arm panel bet? Who's going to be the first head coach to get fired, Dable or Mike McDaniel?
Zach
I think it's
Taylor.
going to be Dable
But I think the Dolphins,
because he's overdue.
Man, I don't
I
know.
went through on your head coach 1-5, but your owner don't like the pay nobody that they
He doesn't. I get that, but he
so he
needs
gonna let him run that contract out there. He just gonna just get somebody else.
Let's talk about that when we get to my game. I think Gable, they'll give him a longer leash because of his quarterback being young. Typically, when they do a quarterback switch with a young quarterback, they kind of give them a little bit of a leeway. So I think McDaniel's gone in Miami first.
Yeah, Miami. He's going first.
His team quit on him, man.
Texans smashed the Ravens 44-10. Lamar Jackson, without him, they're nothing.
Mhm.
But that defense is sorry as fuck.
They got a lot of key players out on defense, but that's still no excuse.
But even when they was playing, they was sorry. CJ Stroud, this was the perfect game for you to find your rhythm because you found it.
Yeah.
Hold on to it, brother. Vikings in London beat the Browns 21-17. This was actually a good game. And Dylan Gabriel didn't look bad either. He didn't look bad at all.
He didn't.
Carson Wentz didn't look bad either. The Vikings win. They get W, though.
I picked the Vikings in this game, and I wanted to tell you last week why I picked them is because they were already over in Europe last week. I didn't think the jet lag would be as bad for them. They were already over there. Browns had to fly over there this week. I figured that would give the Vikings a leg up.
You're probably right. You're probably right. 49ers on Thursday beat the Rams. Mac Jones showed his ass, looked really good. I want to say this to Sean McVay. Sometimes, Sean McVay, you can be too smart for your own good. And before you called the play, I said it. Before you did it, don't run the ball.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams is little as fuck. Why are you running the ball on fourth down when you threw yourself all the way down the field? You might as well throw the ball. It's fourth down. You need a yard, but you really need more than a yard. So that's where the game went. But I do respect McVay because he went after the game. He took responsibility and said, I made a bad call, period. Bucks beat the Seahawks 38-35. I actually watched this game. It was very entertaining. Sam Darnold looked really good. He threw for almost 400 yards.
Baker Mayfield.
3-4 touchdowns. They win 38-35. I'm not entertaining that at all.
Baker Mayfield. Great game.
Baker.
It was a shootout. It was a shootout.
Baker.
Commanders, Chargers. Commanders get Jaden Daniels back today. They win 2017 over the Chargers. The Chargers are doing what I said they're going to do. They're going this way.
Lights out, baby.
Justin Herbert shit is it's always smoke and mirrors with Justin Herbert. He always starts fast and then he turns ass every time. And you
know what's so crazy? They gave him better receivers. Got back Keenan Allen. You're not in second year with McConkey. You got a running game now. I don't know.
Hey, 1-5. 1-5. Who was telling 2 times this about his boy? Who was telling about his boy?
This guy.
Drew Aller Sr.
Yeah.
That's who the fuck he is.
Me and you've been all over. We've been all over Herbert, bro.
He's a fucking bum.
Yeah, I've been all over Herbert for 2-3 years. He will
have a great 2 weekends in a row. Mm-hmm. He will make you. He one of the motherfuckers that'll put on a nice. It's like a motherfucker put on something nice, or a new girl you just met, and you go out with her for the first time. The first time you go out with her, she smells good as fuck, look good as fuck, and then y'all get comfortable. Then you get real comfortable. And once you get comfortable, then you start noticing shit start coming off that was never supposed to come off. The smell
breath
stink. Ass stink, breath stink.
Herbert told girl from I'm gonna get you sucker.
Bro, for real.
Herbert's the girl from I'm gonna get you sucker.
Bro, for
real. In this voluptuous ass.
For real.
Yeah.
He is Drew Aller Sr. That's senior. Yeah. Drew Aller Jr. That's senior. I got to give these boys some props, but something's got to change. The Titans win their first game, 22-21 over the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison had an amazing catch today over two guys. But I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Something has to change in Arizona.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with them. They was up 21-6. I picked them in our football pool with Ed. I look up, and the fucking Titans had the ball with like a minute to change. The motherfucker threw a long pass, was right there first and goal. I said, well, there's my first loss of the year.
Because my thing with him, though. Would you say it's defense or would you say it's offense?
It's defense.
They're
really young on defense, but I don't really know what your old defensive coordinator is really. I don't really understand his. I don't think they have like an identity on defense because they got the talent. It's just even when they played us, it's like they play down to people, man. Like they have games where they play good teams, and then bad teams they play bad, and I don't understand that. Because it ain't the offense. It ain't the offense. Even with all the running back situations, they down on their third and fourth running back, but they put up 21 points, but they all did it in the first half and they scored another point. They just scored another point.
They had 168 yards rushing. It's not like they can't run the ball. They had time of possession.
I mean, it was a Titans. Titans will let you run for 158 yards.
But they lost Connor, right?
Right, for the year. And the backup Benson. And then the next Benson goes out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Third string guy.
Oh no!
But they still ran for 168 today and had the ball for 32.
They still got Buda Baker at safety though.
Yep.
And he old. He getting old.
They got Will Johnson. They got Will Johnson back, and he was actually having a good year. I mean, they got some guys. I mean, that front seven is solid. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Maybe it's just their attention to detail like there or something. But
they can't put it together.
I got to give shouts out to the number one pick because he literally went on TV and said they was ass. And then when he said they was ass, he play today. Cam said
they have ass now.
Yeah, we playing today.
We have ass.
Lions 37, Bengals 24. At one point the game was 28-3. Jake Browning is a pamper. He had 3 interceptions in the first 3 quarters, and then Jamar Chase just started going ape shit. And T. Higgins scored a touchdown. Yes. And Todd had posted something about bad play calling, and I watched the game and I said, no,
bad decision.
It's bad decisions by your quarterback. Your quarterback is sorry. You just don't like your coach.
No.
That's
I love
just
my
what
coach.
It is.
No. I love my coach. Don't get it twisted. I love my coach for the community. He's a great dude. Here's where I say it's bad play calling. He passes the ball 70% of the time. You can't win in the NFL throwing the ball 70% of the time with a backup quarterback. All right? You need to run the ball to open up the passing because defenses can now drop their linebackers back in coverage, and that's what happened today. They dropped linebackers back in coverage and got a couple interceptions that way. All right?
But he stared down. He stared down one for one. The one he threw it right at dude dropped right back and waited for the ball. I was looking like, what the fuck?
Not only that, if you watch all right, this is the glaring play, but it's been happening since Myles Garrett week 1. Brown, who we got, which was the top tackle and offensive lineman in free agency, right? So they've tried to address the offensive line. They went out and got the number like 2 or 3 guard. They got the number 1 tackle, left tackle in free agency. They're trying to get better there. But you're putting them at a disadvantage throwing the ball all the time because these defensive ends are bigger, they're stronger, they're faster than the offensive linemen are. And no, if you watch Brown, his technique is so ass. His hips are turned towards the middle of the field like he's blocking the guy in front of the guard. They're lining the guys up wider. We got our guys split out. leaving a tight end to help the guy block. You're not leaving a running back in to help him block. When the running back's back there, he's going up to help the guards. Brown's getting beat by these faster, more athletic edge rushers every single play. It's every single play he's getting beat because he's – I wish I could demonstrate this a little better.
No, I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then
y'all paid him a lot of money, too.
With the Chiefs, and they're calling him for false starts and shit like that. He's not fast enough to get back there on these guys. And Aiden Hutchinson, Myles Garrett, they ate his fucking lunch. And that's technique. That's coaching. That's coaching. That's not
Zach
coaching.
Taylor. That's not Zach Taylor coaching, though.
No, but Zach Taylor needs to address the offensive line coach and tell him to get that shit fixed. That's technique. That's easily fixed. That's not something that this guy should be doing 5 weeks into the NFL. That's head coaching. That's where the head coach needs to be the GM.
He should be doing that shit 5 plays into the season.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's been like that all year. It's been like that all year. But here's where the play calling philosophy with the Bengals is ass. You cannot call 70% of your plays, pass plays. I think the sweet spot for the Bengals is somewhere like 40% with Joe Burrow. 60-40 pass run. All right. That's with Joe Burrow. You got Jake Browning, so it needs to be more like 45-55%. You can't be throwing over 70%.
I'm gonna be honest with you, 1-5.
He doesn't make great decisions.
But this is the thing. They packing the box on you now because they know this boy can't throw like that. So now when you giving Brown the ball, he got 8 people in the box waiting on you, right?
Yep, so you're not back. They're not even.
But I'm saying when y'all do run the ball, when you do run the ball, you're not getting a lot of yards when you're running the ball. Because if you was,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You stick with the damn run. All right.
It doesn't work like that.
No. First quarter, you stick with the run. You got to stick.
It don't work like that. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna be honest.
Wear defense down.
Listen, this is why I'm saying. This is why I'm saying this to you. I led the league in running, right?
Your defense is on the field more than half the game, man. You can't win games like that. And the defense actually played really damn good today. They played really good. They're getting.
This is what
better.
I'm saying though. I led the league in rushing for 2 years, right? Last year especially. Okay, so our problem was we was running first, and it wasn't getting us going. So today we came out and threw first, and we got a rhythm. Like I said, so that's why I'm saying to you, yeah, normally you should run before you throw it, but in this NFL, it's about rhythm now. It ain't. You can't really say that. I get why you saying that because Burrow's not back there. You're going off Browning being the quarterback. I get that.
Off Browning being the quarterback.
That's what I just said. I get that. I get that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, 1-5. Even with Burrow back there, it should really be 55-45 because of all the injuries he's taken. So he's dropping back more, and you're putting him in situations. So with Jake Browning, it should really be under 50%, and you should be exotic with your runs. Like maybe you need to run some put Jamar Chase back there and give him some sweeps or stuff like that. You need to move guys around. You got to do something. You have to change something. Just lining them up outside and just getting matchups. That shit ain't working. It just ain't working.
You got to change some shit up.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Ice Ball and all them cats, they're good receivers. You got nice stuff. You got decent tight ends. You really need to be getting the ball out of that quarterback's hand, and you need to be running a lot of traps, misdirections, sweeps, anything you can to keep the defense on its feet. Then you can do all that crazy shit, throwing it up for Jason Higgins. But the shit you're doing right now, that's the most 70s shit.
And then another thing I saw today was early in the game, Browning trying to force the ball to Chase, probably because Chase was vocal all week about, I'm open, I get it. You know what I mean? Every wide receiver in the NFL thinks they're open every single play, but you can't force it to that one guy. You got 3 or 4 other receivers that can make plays for you. They're not to the Chase's level, But at the same point in time, man, you got to make better decisions at quarterback. So I think a lot of it has to do with the head coaching philosophy of throwing the ball way too much with a backup quarterback. And then on top of that, you got Browning not making good decisions with the ball. He's turning the ball over way too much.
He is. He is.
So they need, in my opinion, the coaching can be fixed, or he needs to go.
I just don't think you can fire a person. I don't think you can fire somebody that took you to the Super Bowl. And every time, but listen, this is what I'm saying. I don't think you can fire somebody that took you to the Super Bowl and his best player on his offense gets hurt all the time. Like so he has to get a pass. It's like now I'm gonna say this. Now let's say Joe played this whole year, right? Healthy, and you 2-3. Then I would have said Zach Taylor got to go. And the reason why I would have said that is because you ain't had your whole team healthy like this since the Super Bowl year. You know what I mean?
Right. So you know what our pass to run was the Super Bowl year? 56 to 40, 56 to 44.
That's exactly what 2 times said. That's where you should be at.
Yeah, that's 55 pass, 45. Yeah, that's where you should.
But you also had Mixon back there. He was a better quality running back than Chase Brown. I'm not saying Chase Brown's bad, but Mixon was better.
Chase Brown's good. They need to get P. Ryan in there a little bit more to switch it up a little bit. But Chase Brown is just as dynamic as Mixon. He may not have that step that Mixon's got, but Chase is also younger than Mixon. So running backs get used a little bit, but at the same point in time, man, there's got to be a change in play calling. You got to change your philosophy. And I ain't saying even change it a lot, but you got to tweak it, man. You got to turn it down a little bit when you got to back up in there. That's what I'm saying. And if you can't realize that as a head coach, then maybe it's your time to move on and do something else. Go fuck up the Dolphins.
You gotta protect him. And it's hard to protect. I think the reason why y'all
guys back 70%.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think he plays it safe with Jake Browning because the year that he came in for Joe, he was doing good. You know what I mean? And I think he got faith in him. He trusts him.
And
I think he trusts him too much.
Yeah, that year we was around 60% throwing, 60-40. You know, you got to drop that some. You can't throw every single damn play. I count on one hand how many times they ran the ball the first half. You know? You got to mix it up some, man. But that's my Bengals rant for the week.
All right, so look, we're going to move over to the MLB. The playoffs have just started. Well, they didn't just start, but we're in the second round now. The Tigers won game last night 3-2. They're at 1-0 on the Mariners. They're playing right now. I ain't watching the game. I'm watching football right now, but I am going to tap in once we get off the pod. The Yankees got their ass whooped again today. 13-7. 13-7. They are down 2-0 to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays been sweet all year though.
This guy World Series.
The Dodgers beat the Phillies 5-3. They came back on the Phillies. They was down 3-0 the whole game. Ohtani pitched a hell of a game yesterday too. They're up 1-0. The Brewers smacked the Cubs 9-3. They're up 1-0 in their series. But this baseball been really good, man. It's really actually been really good. It ain't been boring. It's been very exciting. It's been a good October. WNBA work. The Aces ain't fucking around with the Mercury, man.
Forgot about my Tigers.
I already said it. You just didn't hear me. I said the Tigers won 3-2 yesterday. They up 1-0, and y'all playing right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay, must have dropped out on the vibe, and I ain't hear it.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, the Aces beat the Mercury again 91-78 today. They're up 2-0. Ever since Asia Wilson and her homegirl got into it and was talking shit, they whooping ass. They like, man, y'all got us fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know, man. I don't think the Mercury ready for this. Because the Aces, they've been here before. That's what they do. So, you know what I mean? It's a good finals though so far. We about to get into our side notes, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here. It was 2 times last week, wasn't it?
Nah, you finally got it wrong.
I didn't even say nothing. I just said it was 2 times last week, wasn't it? See, you always fuck up my momentum, man. Can you just let me figure it out on my own, man?
No.
Go 2 times. Go.
All right, so you know I got some birthdays, dog. So legendary Oklahoma head coach Barry Switzer's 88 today. Happy birthday, my man. Mike Conley Sr., the Olympian, 63 today. Mario Lemieux, Big Penguin, 60 years old today. Patrick Roth.
Penguin, baby.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that one. That's why I put it on the list. Patrick Roth, he's 60 today. Grant Hill, this one gonna make us all feel. Grant Hill's 53 today.
That's crazy.
And Travis Kelsey's 37. So happy birthday to all you gentlemen, man. Have a blessed day.
Happy birthday. 1-5. What? Oh, go ahead, 1-5.
I was just gonna say, to me, Grant Hill was probably gonna be the second coming of Jordan. Not necessarily be Jordan, but he was gonna be that guy that took the mantle from him before Kobe if he never got hurt, man. Him or Penny Hardaway, and both of them gentlemen got hurt. Luckily for Grant Hill, he had a long, productive career. It just wasn't as explosive as he was when he first came into the league. But I think people forget how great of a player that guy was coming out of Duke, man.
Yeah,
he was really explosive.
You know what the young people don't know.
Huh.
The young people don't know that Grant Hill was the first LeBron James.
Yeah,
he was absolutely. Yeah,
that's who. So if Grant could have played his whole career, that's who LeBron's game would have been mastered after. Grant Hill and a little Scottie Pippen, but mostly Grant Hill.
Yep.
Mostly Grant Hill.
Grant Hill was a problem. Yep. Yeah. But my side note this week is people, don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. At my day job, I had an incident where I had to call the cops where somebody wanted to get into a pissing match with me about being parked in the street. They nosed up to me to where I wasn't able to leave, and they didn't want to move. So I called the cops, come out to help me out. And, long story short, I got paid $75 an hour to sit on the street for 15, 20 minutes, and you was doing the shit for free. Just move. It's not that hard. Your boy could have been in and out 20 seconds, made this shit happen, but you wanted to be a Karen, sit in the middle of the street, block the street, and be extra about some dumb shit.
People always doing like.
Don't be extra.
He ain't lying. What happened to him? He must have got a call.
Probably. My second side note is I had Gary Owens tickets and was unable to go to Gary Owens on Friday night, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, I was sad I couldn't go either.
Yeah,
I just needed you. I needed you to have them a week later. If you had them a week later, we could have both gone together. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I had a phone call.
We know.
Yeah, but I ended up donating them to a military gentleman. So I was at least able to do that for somebody in the military and help.
Okay, somebody. That's good. I would have had it to go away.
That was dope. I'm glad my guy got to go and enjoy the show since I couldn't. All right, news.
That's what's up.
Yep.
My side note is very, very crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I could have died again this weekend.
Oh.
For the probably the third, fourth time in my life. But I wanna say to people, man, listen, man, if you're gonna drink, man, don't drive, man. Especially if you, cause when I say me and my homie was in the car, somebody rear-ended me so bad that they totaled my fucking truck and fucked me and my dude up really bad in the car and was drunk. I got hit by a drunk driver and I'm sitting at a light though. I'm not driving. I'm sitting at a red light and get smacked. Man, y'all gotta stop this dumb shit, man. You know what I mean? Like this drinking and driving shit. The drinking and driving shit gotta stop, bro. I used to do it. So I'm saying this as a person that used to do it, and I didn't total some whips. So I know how it is, bro. Sometimes you gotta keep your ass at home, bro. If you gonna
Or
get sick.
call a ride, or call a Uber, or walk your ass, or
Cause
sleep
bruh,
where you
this shit
at.
fucked up my whole. I just lost my truck, and I love my truck, and now I gotta buy a whole new truck again. Like, bro, this ain't the move, man. We gotta get better with this shit, man. Cause y'all, me and my homie's life could have ended Friday night, bro. Like, and I got a mama just like you got a mama, homeboy. I got a daughter, and you probably got kids too, homeboy. And the motherfucker that was with me, he got them too. Like, bro, you gotta understand, bro. You putting people's families in jeopardy when you do shit like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. That ain't the move,
Yep.
bro. Like,
Yep.
y'all gonna drink, bro? Keep your ass at home. And
So,
then I want to throw another shout out to my brother. Because the
Yeah.
same night I got in an accident, my big brother Schmitty got in an accident, and he's in really bad shape. And I'm praying for him, and I'm just, you know, I'm hoping my brother make it through what he's going through.
Get well, my brother Smitty.
It's just some bullshit, man.
Man, did you guys see that the accident on 70 last night? I was on my way out to Arcanum today to play golf. They had the whole highway going towards Columbus shut down. Apparently,
What time was it?
This was at 9 in the morning. But
okay, yeah.
1 in the morning last night, somebody was going the wrong way on the highway, caused a 3 or 4 car collision, killed 3 people, and 3 of the cars were burned up on the road when we passed them.
This is on 70?
Yeah, this is on 70 near Huber Heights, right past the Troy exit, and then they found a 4th car on Brant Pike. I'm not sure if that's the one that caused the accident or what the deal was, but I'm going to assume that person was probably drunk too if they were traveling down the wrong way on the highway. That's a very hard thing to do this day and age, you know? So yeah, definitely, man. That's a great one, Dane. And I'm thankful that you made it out and your buddy made it out without being hospitalized or hurt very badly. There's too many options these days for people.
Don't get it twisted. Oh, I'm fucked up.
I'm sure you're hurt.
I'm fucked up. Oh yeah, I'm really fucked up. But I had to put that out there because it's like it's too many people losing their life off of that shit. And it's you jeopardizing people's lives with that shit, man. Like that's some selfish shit for real, man. Get you a fucking Uber, man, or get somebody come pick your ass up, man, or keep your ass at home and drink your liquor, bro. Like, bottom line.
Or get you a goddamn Hawaiian punch and sit the fuck down.
I can't hear you. I
don't know what happened. And then he went out. Can you hear me?
I don't know what the fuck Todd did.
He good. I can hear him, and I can hear you.
I can't hear y'all.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I don't know. But we can hear him. Yeah, my internet just lagged on the internet. He dropped out. We'll see if he joins back in. There he is.
I can hear you now.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. You went black and I couldn't hear shit.
Yeah,
it's like he went out and fucked his shit up, but I can hear all y'all. Nothing ever happened on my end.
Yeah, I didn't hear a damn thing.
Other than me dropping out, I didn't. No, I could hear both. But anyhow.
Yeah, but I just wanted to put that out there in the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
We about to get the fuck out of here. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I am Young Money Bad News, co-CEO of the Star Money Click. No more rapping in the world. I'm BMC for life. That is 1-5, the other co-CEO of the Star Money Click. No more producer in the world. And he's the owner of Punish Me Vodka that sponsors every show we do. That is my brother from another mother, Jimmy 2 times. He is a Mac Jones lover of the future. He is also an Oklahoma Sooner fan, Detroit Tiger fan. We was the On God podcast, man. Y'all stay prayed up. Go get y'all money. We out.
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
Star money draping gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let 'em know. OVO nights, heavy.